The liver is one of the most hardworking organs in the human body. With more than 800 functions, it is primarily in charge of processing food and redistributing nutrients around the body. The liver also plays a vital role for the body's metabolic function, and it aids the immune system. But this organ is especially important for diabetics. Why? Stay tuned to learn the truth about the power and importance of this vital organ. What exactly is fatty liver disease? And what does it have to do with diabetes? And which foods can positively impact your liver without triggering a blood sugar spike? We're about to reveal 8 incredible diabetes-friendly foods that can help you stop fatty liver disease before it causes significant damage to your entire body. Please like and subscribe, and stay tuned to discover how you can grab 3 amazing free gifts. Now, let's investigate 8 diabetic-friendly foods that fight fatty liver disease. The liver. It is absolutely critical to your health. This organ plays a key role in removing toxins and regulating your metabolism. But it's also central to blood sugar regulation, as the liver can convert carbohydrates into glucose for instant energy. So what happens when fatty liver disease starts to develop? Well, there are actually several forms of fatty liver disease, including alcohol-related liver disease, non-alcoholic steatohepatitis, and non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, the type which is common in type 2 diabetics. This form of fatty liver disease is associated with obesity, cardiovascular disease, insulin resistance, and type 2 diabetes. Left untreated, it can cause inflammation. It can lead to a buildup of fat, and in some cases, it can cause permanent damage to the liver. So, beyond cutting back on the alcoholic beverages, what steps can you take today to stop fatty liver disease from developing tomorrow? Well, why not start in the kitchen? So let's explore 8 incredible diabetic-friendly foods to help you stop fatty liver disease in its tracks. Number 8. Soy and beans. Soy and beans are popular vegetarian foods that are rich in protein, fiber, antioxidants, and beneficial amino acids. Studies show that legumes, such as lentils, peas, and soybeans, can reduce the likelihood of non-alcoholic fatty liver disease due to their excellent amount of resistant starch. This form of starch acts much like fiber, as it can actually work to lower cholesterol, triglycerides, and post-meal glucose levels. This form of starch has also been shown to reduce the accumulation of fat, which can also help you avoid fatty liver disease. Plus, beans and soy products are excellent plant-based sources of omega-3 fatty acids. A recent meta-analysis published in Gastroenterology Research and Practice found that regular omega-3 intake can reduce liver fat levels in those already suffering from non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. Meanwhile, research shows that soy products specifically can help protect against non-alcoholic fatty liver disease due to their large quantities of choline. Choline deficiencies have been shown to induce fat accumulation in the liver, and this can increase the risk of developing fatty liver disease. But this nutrient is actually difficult to find in plant-based foods. So, soy may be quite beneficial for vegetarians who are at risk for fatty liver disease. In fact, a Chinese study found that those who replaced their typical soy intake with meat as a source of protein had a 12% increase in the risk of fatty liver disease. And a separate Japanese study found that a high intake of miso, a fermented soy product, may decrease the risk of liver cancer. But it is important to note that this legume can also be controversial for diabetics. Not all soy products available on the market are created equal, and certain soy foods may be high in GMOs or added sugars. So, if you are currently suffering from diabetes, is it safe to consume soybeans in order to avoid fatty liver disease? Yes, but you will want to speak with your doctor or nutritionist about the correct quantity and style of soy to best suit your anti-diabetes diet. Number 7. Coffee. It is easy to assume that coffee and caffeine should be avoided, especially if you are diabetic. But in reality, this popular drink has actually been shown to lower the risk of developing type 2 diabetes. Plus, coffee may also help you avoid fatty liver disease. A recent review published in the World Journal of Hepatology, titled Coffee, the Magical Bean for Liver Diseases, found that this drink has the ability to reduce the advancement of fibrotic disease in a range of chronic liver diseases. Studies show that the caffeine within coffee can lower abnormal enzymes in the liver, and other research has revealed that the antioxidant polyphenols within coffee can reduce inflammation and fight cancerous free radical damage. Additional studies have shown that drinking 1 to 3 cups of coffee per day can delay the progression of non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. However, it's important to note that the beneficial effects of coffee rely upon avoiding the addition of unhealthy creamers or other chemical additives, like artificial sweeteners. And while it's been suggested that upping your intake from 1 to 2 cups per day can increase the liver-protecting benefits, most doctors warn against overdoing your daily coffee consumption. Therefore, for maximum results, keep your coffee black and limit your intake to 2 cups per day. But what if you want to add liver-aiding spice to your coffee without fear of a glucose spike? Why not try number 6, turmeric? This earthy spice isn't just a diabetic-friendly addition to your meal. It can also bring enormous benefits for your liver. Turmeric is rich in curcumin, an antioxidant that has been shown to fight free radical damage and stimulate the actions of other antioxidants. And research has shown that high doses of curcumin may reduce the markers of liver damage within those currently experiencing non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. In fact, a recent study observed that consuming turmeric regularly for 12 weeks can decrease levels of serum alanine enzyme and aspartate enzyme, both of which are often abnormally high in people with fatty liver disease. This suggests that the anti-inflammatory compounds found in turmeric can help reduce toxins in the liver. Meanwhile, research shows that turmeric and its supply of curcumin can work to decrease the risk of heart disease, certain cancers, and even Alzheimer's disease. So, enjoy this intoxicating spice and add liver-protecting benefits to your diet by including turmeric in stews, meat marinades, or even in teas and lattes. Number 5. Sunflower seeds. You may have already heard about the vast nutritional benefits of these sunny seeds. But what makes them so good for your liver? Sunflower seeds are loaded with vitamin E. In fact, a 100-gram serving can deliver up to 35 milligrams of vitamin E, which is double the recommended daily intake. Research has found that supplementing your diet with vitamin E can reduce the levels of several types of enzymes associated with non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. A recent study published in the Journal of Innovations in Pharmaceutical and Biological Sciences noted that participants who regularly consumed sunflower seeds had improved liver function test levels, and these seeds showed promise as a natural remedy for controlling elevated liver enzyme levels. Meanwhile, studies have shown that, thanks to their vitamin E content, along with their excellent quantity of antioxidant flavonoids, eating sunflower seeds 5 times per week can decrease inflammation. Plus, with approximately 3 grams of fiber and 5 grams of protein per 1 ounce serving, these seeds can work to slow your digestion, thus helping you avoid a post-meal glucose spike. And sunflower seeds contain heart-healthy, diabetes-fighting minerals, including iron, copper, potassium, selenium, manganese, and zinc. They are also one of the richest plant-based sources of B-complex vitamins, which have been shown to aid with blood sugar regulation while reducing the risk of cardiovascular disease. But what other vitamins and nutrients should you look for to stop fatty liver disease from developing? Stay tuned to find out. But first, are you ready for 3 free gifts? Discover the world's most nutritious foods and how to utilize them in your everyday meals with superfoods for diabetics. Get exclusive insights from leading medical and nutritional professionals with episode 1 of that diabetes documentary. And be the first to grab our newest gift, snacks, meals, and desserts that lower blood sugar. The incredible cookbook designed to keep you and your family satisfied and healthy. Grab all 3 amazing gifts just by clicking the link in the description below. Now, back to the list. Number 4. Oatmeal. If you are managing diabetes, you probably tend to stay away from those instant oatmeals, which can be loaded with unhealthy added sugars. But did you know that certain types of oatmeal can actually be beneficial for your blood sugar control and your liver? In fact, the fiber found in healthy, less processed versions of oatmeal has been linked with a decreased risk of fatty liver disease. A recent study noted that consuming whole grains such as oatmeal can work to boost your metabolism while reducing inflammatory markers linked to fatty liver disease. Scientists believe this is due to their beta-glucans, a form of soluble fiber which can slow digestion, boost nutrient absorption, and stimulate the gut microbiome, which are all necessary tasks for the health of the liver. This form of fiber has also been shown to lower LDL cholesterol, the harmful type of cholesterol which can collect in the liver. Plus, studies show that the beta-glucan fiber within oats can improve glucose control and insulin sensitivity. They can also reduce the risk of cardiovascular disease by improving cholesterol levels and blood pressure. But to gain the wide range of health benefits of oatmeal, just be sure to choose old-fashioned or steel-cut oat varieties. Also, doctors recommend pairing your oatmeal with good sources of protein, like plant-based milk or nuts and seeds. This will further ensure that you avoid a post-meal blood sugar spike. Number 3. Spinach. With a low GI score and a wealth of nutrients, spinach is one of the most recommended greens for your liver. Oxidative stress and free radical damage are byproducts of inflammation, which can increase both diabetes complications and the risk of fatty liver disease. However, due to the beneficial antioxidants within spinach, including vitamins A, C, and K, beta-carotene, iron, and folic acid, this powerful leafy green can work to reduce the impact of inflammatory damage. A recent study noted that participants who ate 225 grams of spinach daily for 2 weeks reduced oxidative cell damage. And a separate 2021 trial found that newly diagnosed participants with non-alcoholic fatty liver disease who ate raw spinach daily slowed the development of this disease. The liver health benefits of spinach can also be attributed to the excellent amount of vitamin E found within this leafy green. As we've mentioned, this specific antioxidant has been shown to reduce the symptoms of non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. Meanwhile, thanks to its supply of insoluble fiber, nitrates, and the flavonoid quercetin, regular spinach intake has been shown to have protective effects against heart disease, macular degeneration, and type 2 diabetes. And at the end of the day, a 100-gram serving of raw spinach supplies just 23 calories, with nearly 3 grams of beneficial protein. So there really is no reason not to include this powerful leafy green into a wide variety of meals. You can even enjoy it with Number 2. Fatty fish. It might seem counterintuitive to eat fatty fish in order to prevent fatty liver disease, but fatty fish, such as tuna, salmon, or sardines, are all loaded with the powerful omega-3 fatty acids DHA and EPA. Omega-3s have been shown to reduce inflammatory markers and prevent lipids from metabolizing in the body, which can aid your liver health. A review published by the National Institute of Health found that consuming omega-3 rich foods, like fatty fish, can reduce liver fat and triglycerides, thus lowering the risk of non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. And studies show that fish oil or other omega-3 fatty acid supplements reduce liver fat content and significantly improve fatty changes in the liver. So it's no wonder why many doctors recommend fish oil supplements as a treatment for non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. Meanwhile, fatty fish are also an excellent source of vitamin D. Reviews note that including sources of vitamin D in your diet can work to slow the progression of non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. This antioxidant has also been shown to reduce blood sugar levels and the risk of diabetes complications. And at the end of the day, fatty fish, like salmon and tuna, can be the perfect vehicle for supplying lean protein to your meal. As you know by now, protein works to slow your digestion, thus helping you avoid a post-meal glucose spike. So, feel free to enjoy fatty fish, in moderation. But if you want to avoid animal products altogether, you can still find plant-based sources of healthy fats to help you stop the progression of fatty liver disease. Which leads us to number 1. Nuts. Versatile, delicious, satisfyingly crunchy, and rich in monounsaturated fatty acids. Nuts can be one of the best foods for your liver and your blood sugar balance. Most any nut will supply an amazing assortment of antioxidants, vitamins, and minerals. A 1-ounce serving of walnuts contains 45% of the recommended daily intake for vitamin E, which can protect your liver cells from oxidative damage. They're also an excellent source of glutathione, another antioxidant which has been shown to aid liver detoxification. Brazil nuts supply 80 micrograms of selenium per nut. This antioxidant has been shown to protect against liver cell damage. A serving of pistachios can give you 26% of the recommended daily intake for vitamin B6, an antioxidant which can reduce high homocysteine levels, thus reducing the risk of heart disease. And a serving of macadamia nuts can give you over 50% of the RDI for manganese, which has been shown to reduce inflammation and aid with blood sugar regulation. A recent study noted that participants who consumed 84 grams of almonds daily for 4 weeks reduced their oxidative stress and free radical levels by up to 34%. And a separate Chinese study observed an overall lower prevalence for non-alcoholic fatty liver disease in participants with a high nut consumption. So it's quite clear that almonds, macadamia nuts, pistachios, Brazil nuts, walnuts, along with a vast catalog of other vitamin-packed, omega-3 rich nuts, can have a beneficial impact on the health of your liver. Plus, thanks to their incredible amount of fiber and plant-based protein, nuts can aid you in your quest for better blood sugar control. Well, all in all, foods that are rich in antioxidants, fiber, and vitamins can work to provide blood sugar balance, and they can help to stop fatty liver disease before it stops you from living your healthiest, happiest life. So, be sure to include these 8 incredible diabetic-friendly foods in your everyday diet for lasting blood sugar control and improved liver health. Now, let us know which liver-aiding foods are your favorite. Tell us all about it in the comment section below. Before you go, make sure to subscribe to Diabetes Smarts, and we'd love if you hit that like button. Oh, and don't forget to claim all 3 of your amazing free gifts. They are waiting for you right now. Simply click the link in the description below. Thanks for watching. We hope you're having a diabetes fighting day.